Welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. You know one thing that's amazing? These cups. These, this is, I don't even know who makes this cup, but they're like Yetis, and you have these. I put coffee in here at like 2:30, and I didn't fit. It's still warm. It's still hot. That was, what, 8 hours ago. These coffees are the great. These cups are the greatest invention ever, I think. All right, it's back out of the phone lines. Let's go out to Greg in Forest Hills. We'll keep it out east. What's up, Greg?
Hey, how you doing, Rich?
Good, thanks for calling.
I appreciate your enthusiasm. Sports are supposed to be fun, so it's kind of fun to talk about this stuff.
It is. It's comical in a way. I'm not going to get mad about it. You know, I think some of the things that Antonio Brown is doing is stupid, but, it gets people talking, so.
Well, it does. I guess it is true entertainment. My thought is, I think the best game for the Steelers would be just to give him to Baltimore and undermine Baltimore's team for the next year. I don't know that you're going to get anything for him. He's such diminished his capacity. I don't see a reconciliation. So if we can undermine someone else, that might be the best game we have. Give them or Cleveland or Cincinnati, because I think that's the best thing we can do.
Well, the one thing they said, they don't want to give him to a team that they play twice a year or a team that's on their schedule. I mean, they know how good of a player this guy is. He beats a lot of teams, and you don't want him to beat you or motivated to beat you. So, the one thing that I do find entertaining with Antonio Brown, he says he doesn't have to play football anymore. He can walk away from the game. I do not find that true at all. He says he's an entrepreneur. And, well, he is because of the NFL and because of football. That's what's made him popular. He wouldn't be on all these shows if he wasn't in the NFL. And if his NFL career ended tomorrow, everyone's going to forget about him. No, he's going to be a has-been if he's not playing football. He's not going to be an actor. He's not going to be on any one of these Dancing with the Stars shows. The reason he's on it is because he's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL right now. All right, let's go out to Harry in Westview. What's up, Harry?
Yeah, how come Big Ben is so hated by the national media? And how good do you think they're going to be next year when it doesn't have Antonio Brown as a weapon and they go to throw and when they do go to throw the ball 50?
You know what? We don't have a lot of time here. We have to go to break, but I don't think Big Ben is hated by the national media. And I think the Steelers might be better off without Brown and Bell. We're going to take a break. Back to wrap things up coming up next. Stay right there.